While me now, me see that as the heights of some bowing thing. You see?
Yo, check this out. This is Wayne Wonder, representing for Warieka LTV. You see the vision, don't it? See the vision. Warieka LTV. Keep it locked.
Now, I'm gonna tell you. We, us as bloggers, these are the issues that we need to address. You understand what I say? You see? Set the path for the youth. Share, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned to the channel. I don't know all this. Yes, I. Greetings once again at the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I first. And I think that's good. See, welcome our viewers and subscribers. Viewers, if you like the content, subscribe and make it help grow the thing. You see. So, I'm in prison at Britain, Rasta. You see. I'm spent some time at Britain on remand. You see, I wasn't convicted. See? So, I know it feel for the other British prison too. Like, as well as Jamaican prison. You see it. And to be fair, the same for the same. No life. You see it. You might have the only difference with British prison, you have a little more facility and it's cleaner and probably newer, more modern and things like that. You see it. But the story, this will be a part two. It's going to be a part two to this story because you don't know, it's going to be too long for this one. But based on the reception of the first one, you don't know, move on and come up as fast as possible with part two. So, one of the biggest mistakes you can ever make at Britain is compliment a man girl to him. Even when another girl you are complimenting you tell a man, say, oh, your girl nice. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. You know, see, it's an enemy you create. And the thing is, him now tell you, say, he's an enemy because it's a trivial, petty thing, you know. Seen, but, it creates serious enemy. It's some trivial that you can't even go back and tell a man, say, say, a boy, you say, my girl look good, and I'm vexed. You know, see, unless you do it in a way where you have ways where you can do it, but no way a farm is acceptable. See, where, yo, your girl look good, and everybody hear you say that, and hear him say that, and yo, your girl look good, eh? Then we like you lost her fire, like you admire her too. You know, see, big transgression, that home transgression, expect a war. You know, see, no. I'm an Aboriginal that used to smoke crack. See? One thing about youth now. Youth have long locks, Rasta youth and thing. See? African descendant, but in born British. See? Grew up at Britain and everything like that. See? So, the man having family and thing, baby mother and children and thing. I think about 3 children I have with the baby mother, 3 sons, and them way there and the youth them have a whole heap of like a skill car. Him now, him a hustler, profession hustler and thing like that. See? So, him know if he eat a food and him baby mother know if take care of the children them. Seeing so them take care of the children them good and children them show certain potential and thing like that. And even him a brag and show certain accolades with the youth them collect and thing like that. So I'm gonna show him after a while say, yo, that the route where I go down now working, because at the end of the day, at one point I hang out with most of the time. Seeing and a son now in baby mother kind of feel a bit more comfortable because after a while, him a talk about me behind my back to him baby mother, make you know say him have a Jamaican virgin and thing, and I saw him stay and then him baby mother take times have developed a certain level of respect for me without even meeting me in a Rasta. See? That's how me I know now him a look for me and tell me say, yo, me give your baby mother my number. I gave my baby mother your number. Just in case she want me. She's gonna ring you if she can't find me. See? But if she ring you, tell her this, tell her that, I do this, do that, whatever. See, because she feel comfortable knowing, say, I'm with you, or you know when me there, or something like that, them type of thing there. See? So anyway, you don't know, I do a virgin, so I should never even have, I don't think she ever have to call me and ask me for him, but me know, say, him call her while I'm there and things like that, and she would say things like, he would say things like, tell me if you say something, make sure you hear, and I say something. Alright, right there, and convince her, say, I mean, the monks and things like that, so the argument die down and then good thing, you know? So, things that get away where it's basically like, him and the baby mother fall out. That's, she willing to throw him out, or him willing to walk out. And all of them split up entirely, you know. You see, but you know, so me and my virgin and me have my little space and things like that. And usually time after time, when we got a wall upon her and them way that she have search on the place that I find him. You see? So when she knows, you know, so when him got a wall and they are my place, she good. She know where I'm there. I'm in a connection, I'm in a focus scene. You see? So him a got a wall too regular. I mean, I make him know so watch a man. I better he just get a place. Him got a wall till the woman finally kick him out. See? See? And now I my place him there. So him a hustle and everything. So I say, watch it. Yeah, me do. I reason with a landlord. Me have a landlord and think. I reason with him and make you get a house. And you know, you don't know, you pay your rent and just deal with the thing. See, because I can't afford to have you here so, with me. A joke thing. See? So it manifests. The house manifests and thing and him move on and him dead. See? But time after time, then used to come check me at some uncomfortable or various hours. You know, see? So one morning, probably about 4 o'clock start, the man come knock my window. See, catch up. I live in a single story building, you know? A bungalow. So I knock my bedroom window and thing and I get up and look and I see him and so what I go on? Like him just say him want to come in and I say, yo, no man, I heard the man, you know worse, me have a woman in the bed. You see, I say early man, you can't late and you know, really early man, you can't bother with that you know, of course me I hold my sleep. See? Link me come out. Man out there and like him see that as an insult. See? Choose to the entitlement mentality where we even Britain come develop like so well then we are entitled to like the entitled people them actually. You know, see, but we mostly use that strategy and that sort of mannerism from one another. Because obviously if you try to use that by anybody else, more look by you ridiculous. Because you know you're not entitled. So who you give that, you can use that all you want, so I'm just gonna ignore you. And stay right over there so and let's see spot where your entitlement get you. You see, but so only black people now them can present that to and use that as an advantage. Even if pursuing it to the law and to the courts where necessary. You know, see it for prove them point or for claim them entitlement. You know, see. So you know, because of that mentality, you know, they behave a way out in the yard like so well then. You know, see to create this loud excitement and we have neighbors and everybody look and you can hear because very soon somebody will call the police. So I say, yo, what kind of informing thing that you have? The man start call me informer. You know, see it and I claims the most sort of, you know, disrespectful behavior and thing like that. Just, I feel out go rush him start. You know, see it. And me and him start war. Seen, him go call the police. Police, you know, come on me at probably about 2 o'clock the day. When the police them come and laugh, them a laugh anyway. Because based on free explanation, the police them a laugh. See, because when we don't want to come in my house for a year later on and couldn't tell the police, you see, we have to give them some little trivial mix up. You see it, and the police them come and want me. And now, you know, reason with me and me know say, yo, if him come back, call we, don't rush him or anything like that. As a matter of fact, him know him not to come back here because him make report for you. Him know say if him come back here, him come for with some ulterior motive. You see it. But for you, for your own interest and benefit, still time we and don't rate it. See? Good reason the police them give me. Write a statement, see? Sign it and gone. You know, see it. And I hate that. See? So, everything sort of quiet down. I see this guy. This guy answer me, but I know say this guy a fret. I walk and I fret and I go on like so well then. Me supposed to because him first trick. Because at the time I know say me illegal. Me have some immigration issues. See? So them thing them a ride pan a base film claim span. Don't know why the man on me treat so good. British youth on me treat so good. Try help to the best of my ability, genuinely and truthfully too. You see, turn for me like this in a rasta. See, the man have something in him from the moment him come check me when I reason the man I should say, yo, stick with your family, man, grow your children, them, you know, angle your business, because you don't know your best investment, them type of argument there. The man have me up for that because I'm telling him, say, my wife look good. See, I'm show him all his wife on the picture and say, look on your wife. Because your wife look good and things like that. Style there, run around and I go on like say, yeah, he that. See, take offense to that secretly and not tell me, so well, then that's something that taboo where you talk about, boy, you tell the man, boy, I say, my wife look good. See, a guy will laugh and smile in your face, but me, I tell you, say, him have you up in your heart. Boy, I saw them stay. Him feel like say asleep, you want to sleep with that. Then again, I saw them thing, that's the culture boy anyway. You see, if you look on a woman like that, you obviously want to do a thing like that. If you talk like that about a woman, you obviously you must sleep, you want to sleep with her. You see, that's the culture. You see, but come here, a shock, you don't know. See? So, this made the guy have me up privately. And that's why I'm going to go and say the man in, on top of everything. You see? And that's why I want to go to prison more than anything else. You see? Because when me open the window like that, my mom said me have a woman in the bed. When me open the window like that, him see the woman foot. See? And through me no want to let him in my house, invite me and entertain him in any way, shape or form now. A top of him entitlement mentality. He might tell for himself, say, I must film woman that in the bed. Because to film woman like me more than me know. In a film head. Because me no know if him woman like me, yes or no. Me not going to go in at them type of thing there. You know see. But him and she have them discussion and whatever. So me no. You know see. So I'm looking at it, man. Me never even didn't know at the time. I just tell you what was going on in a film head. And later on, me find out say them thing I go through the man head. You know see. When me there at prison. You know see. And when me I explain to other British man how my British friends set me up and send me to prison, them I draw back and I say, that you do. Tell the man say woman look good. Make it look like say you tell a man say him in a Jamaican term like you tell a man say boy, him a batty boy. Move from side him like you tell a bad man say him a batty boy. You see, not in a joking way or any form of way, in an offensive way. So you know, say prepare. And that's how the man them make it look like say that me do. You tell the man say woman look good. Yo, you know no behave like a sound yard man going in. That's me as a blood that me, in my book that no mean nothing Rasta. Me never meet her yet. Me don't know where she there. You know see it? It was so freaking silly and trivial. You know see it? Anyway, in first attempt to send me a prison never work. See? So the next time now, go up and make a report to the police, say, me rob him, beat him with a gun, threaten him to leave the city, and then you see me in the city again. Me I go kill him. See? So that threat to kill alone is like a murder sentence as well. You know? The sentence run is a high sentence, almost like murder. You know, see? Robbery again and possession of firearm and them thing there go. It's a certain way to get the terrorization where him desire from the police. You know see. But there I'm up on the road star and me drive and have a drink and thing we a drink. You know see. Back in them days there. The police them follow me all the time. And I don't know. And them tell me the next morning. Police them follow me and I watch me all the time, everything I do. I don't know where them I watch for. A drugs deal them I watch for. And they must have watched me longer than that because the information that them get it a couple of days before they make the arrest. You know see? So they must have watched me longer than that and obviously them not see no sign or whatever them claim say them suspicious of. You know see? So the man them but me come in my bed about 4 o'clock in the morning. And the police them look off the door 6 o'clock the morning, 2 hours exactly before. See, me in my bed drunk like bat star and them a beat off the door, you know. And me I hear it, me know say something wrong, but like me don't have the faculty to wake myself. Me say about half hour I beating the door getting away because I secure my door away to all my house position and we spot it there. Like I tell you it's a ground floor building so easily accessible. seen and anybody in the darkness there, so I know what position anybody could have. So you have to secure my door where nobody can just walk in, so as them have a light, then put it that way. They cannot even the police with all that way them have couldn't come in Rasta. And me have to get up, wake up out of the bed and go open it. You know, see, I open the door, the tram, and they call me underpants alone. I open the door, the boy them just grab me and pull me outside and put me up on the cold concrete out there. Fly down in my underpants alone. To this guy, give them a report about where them not looking at. She say that guy did further make a claim about the youth before this. You know, see, although him gonna go back go make that new allegation and now in support and so the first one like say my actions is a retaliation for the facts and the report me the first time. You see, so the boy them don't do them to dig up me also everything. Me did have a decommission the crossbow in the roof of my ceiling, hang up and thing like that. The boy them take it down and go on like them want to charge me because serious charge that again. You see, like them want to charge my fee, but there's a fact say it was decommissioned. You see, and they never readily, you never prepare for use or hurt nobody, and them never really find much or anything where it could have worked with. Seeing so that kind of drop, that was a different charge we dropped from early. You see, but when we reach at the police station now, them bring 5 charge. See, because them claim say them find crack cocaine in our house and things like that. So them are charged with possession with intent to supply. That's a 2 charge in a 1. See, illegal possession of firearm. See, robbery with aggravation. See, threats to kill. See, so about 5 to 6 charges. So remember if illegal threat and robbery with aggravation are 2 charges or 1 we run together. Just like, yeah, so end up a jail. In their jail for a couple of days and I think about 2 or 3 days in their jail for. You see, because a judge now have to go, court have to go transfer me from jail to prison. You see, but during the police questioning now, me see a policeman explain to me how this whole thing come about. See, while me I show the policeman them say watch here. And if or just set it is that it's any other guy did put the date a day before or a day after the actual date where him use say me rob him probably would have a case. You see, but on the date where me supposed to have robbed this guy a star, but there one party in a establishment in a Birmingham, a public establishment. You see it, and the wickedest thing when me reach the party the night, probably about half hour after me reach, before me could have get a drink in my hand. 2 girls broke a fight in the dance, and one of them bust a buckle in the other one head. I think it's a Hennessy buckle, but it's a big chap called Beer Blood. See? No, back in them days, what the bouncer them used to do was just lock up everybody in the establishment as much as people where him could have get in there before him lock the door. See? As much as people where him could have locked the door upon. Him a lock up in there before the police come. Now normally because of CCTV and everything, the police come and inspect them things and say, yeah, them up and running. So them not really need the patient them themselves so much of them now release the patient them easy if you go on about all them business. You see. So that was the case that night. Seen and just like police them come and say camera there and everything, them not need nobody for giving evidence, so everybody can go on. Who wants to stay and give evidence can stay and be. Seen. So and that saved me the night there because we could have get the police them will arrest me in details. Blow by blow. The fight will go on and the incident, the result of the whole thing and everything. See, so within like 2 months, which was long in any case. Within 2 months, them come back and tell me, say them check out my alibi and my alibi them, all right. Seeing so them I drop them robbery, threats to kill and them sort of allegation they have for me thing. See. But the drugs and them type of thing there still stand. See. So judge remand me in a custody and then carry me go prison. Thing like that. Big prison. No. In a big prison, when you just drop in a big prison, you have a section. Now, before we reach prison, you know, during the police, them questioning and thing like that, you know. You see, my alibi when me give were killed 2 cases before 2 months. 3 charges it killed before 2 months. You see, the police officer, the desk sergeant, never want upload that in the computer and the spot, you know. See, where essentially what she do is just put up a shortened version to make our work lighter. See, luckily the solicitor, the duty solicitor, the legal aid where them sent for, because I never have a solicitor at the time. I not expect them sort of sitting here. Can't afford solicitor if you have solicitor, so don't wait anyway. See, the duty solicitor where them sent for. See, I represent with the night. He called that me a show you. All them have to do is sit down there and tell me when to talk or don't talk. Say no comment or whatever. There is no comment in my thing, you know. And him not tell me if he say no comment or him not interject nothing, because him say my thing clean. My story clean, it just a flow like a river. I'm not itch and butt. Any question a guy ask me, we can straight away. You know, see, except when them present crack and cocaine to me now as a Jamaican, you tell me, say, you see, when I look on the whole stereotype and the whole thing in a court of law, me now expect this to really go too well in my favor. You see, so that's where the bitterness come in and the frustration and the botheration. You see, so the girl, the woman now never want write on, and if I, too much type in her, put up my thing in the lag, saying she tell my solicitor so she will do it after. You see, that gonna be enough you would have walk with. Seeing, I make them do what they want do after. My solicitor said, no man, you have to do that in front of me and him, man. You see, that statement, the two bossy for run the risk. The alibi and the defense, the two bossy for run the risk. That more every word documented. You see, that she said, no, it's not gonna happen today. You have to go home, whatever. I saw the solicitor ball out, say, Inspector, like a Jamaican or something like that. Inspector! I'm seeing Inspector run, come on there, like a ballhead man, run, come on there, and I say, yeah, my client statement upload in the data this minute. And your sergeant tell me, say, she's not gonna do it right now and whatever, right? Inspector say, yo, do what he say, I want to you. Put the man thing in the thing. You see, probably you could have get away with that if they accept it and pay attention. But nah, man, them say they want it done. Your duty if you do it now. You want to stand up there. Stand up there with that. Click. And show back what you put in and yeah, we pass it. And the man go home and we respect him for that because, like me say, as a duty solicitor, a legal aid, usually they want to come out and guard them yard as soon as them get the opportunity. You see, but in this case, yeah, it didn't, and it worked wonders. It's the reason why, probably one of the reasons why I man could have there today, because that statement created a whole heap of interest. I mean interest now in people who truly believe in what they do and things like that, are people who, ambitious people who study things and see how this is beneficial to them as well, because when solicitor win a case, it benefit them. You see that them people I've had a few of them saw my thing and the one them who see grab them. You see, because over time I have experienced different attitudes from solicitors. You know, see, cause like Sonny Mariah now is like a top man in the firm. So what Sonny do now? Sonny will delegate the whole structure, delegate works and simple small solicitor duties to other smaller solicitor around the place, and them go fill them gap there and perform the duty of a solicitor for the day. Like every time when you go to court, a solicitor from your firm have it there. You see, you usually have one who stick to your case and observe your case and is familiar with your case. But if that one is busy, them can ask somebody to go fill the gap for them and take some notes, make representation based on them knowledge and things like that for you on your behalf, just in case anything new come up during the time when them absence. You see, so these people usually have little or no interest in my case. I mean, it's a Jamaican, it's crack, seen without knowledge of the backstory. You see, it's just hands down, you know, stereotypical type thing. See, so then I'm wallet work with them to the best of my ability and thing like that. I notice every time solicitor come check me, time after time them come check you and take your statement again, you know. The same statement I continue to give them for months. You know, see. And when we reach a trial, a different statement them right. Me not familiar with nothing with them right, but probably that have a part two, no doubt. You know, see, because further down in the whole history that. Seeing, so them carry I got jail now. Them carry I got jail. We got a court and thing and pleas and direction and thing like that, and the judge say remand in a prison custody and thing. Seeing, so them carry we got prison. Seeing, no, the prison is definitely not like Jamaica. It's an entirely different kettle of fish. It's an abusive system. You know, have no man. It's not like the mentality in Jamaica where we say someone like a British youth come to know and a man we teach all our British youth the ropes, the principle and things like that. It doesn't matter. In a lot of cases, it takes them months before them can acclimatize to the nature of how Jamaican prison run. But nonetheless, less time is demanded of you to get acclimatized, like a week. See? But nonetheless, because a foreigner, Jamaica usually have this level of tolerance where them, you know, left space and open for them get climatized to the thing. And if you don't want to get climatized and thing like that, you will give feel the brunt and the bruise. Like for instance, enough man will come and see the nature of how things run, particularly with the shower, the toilet system and thing like that, and scared if he use them thing. See, and find himself in a pickle with the rest of prisoner them, because to the best of your ability you have to work it a way where you shit less in the cell amongst shitting in the cell amongst the other rest of prisoner them is a last final resort, a resort where you don't have to, a man don't have to ask you if you never have. A man where in the cell with you, they don't have to ask you if you never have any other option. That it's already established that this or that. Like you have circumstances that will lead to that and only that. One of the most in Jamaica, one of the most innocent circumstances Wednesdays when the people them carry road food come here cook with a whole heap of nutrients and protein and things like that. You know, say but you eat that before 12 Wednesday, I usually get that before 12. Visit go on until about 2 o'clock, I think. So up until 2 o'clock, you know see it. And by you eat that 3, 4 o'clock at night time, man, I tell you, a riding station, man, the whole black. I shit down the place. You see, you will get your mango, your banana, and everything there, and them thing they say shit. You see it. So this is an acceptable time. Kind of an acceptable time when man can shit. You see it. See the baddest man at the cell, the man who in there the longest, sometimes stop get visitor and now get no visitor and them thing. It's not a problem of such, but you see, the understanding is not extended that wide. Not like it's going to cause a physical altercation or anything like that, you know, but you hear moaning, like complaining, yo, man can't hold him shit stars, yo, man, them numb too much, you know, and yo, I'm telling you, all the new prisoner, it's not a new prisoner thing. It's just an occasion, like a feasting time where every man, yeah, I mean, we do the same thing when they might get visitor or anything like that as well. And if you give him privilege to your grocery, everybody think alright, man. Yeah, we all name and shit all night. Yes, but got you. See, so most foreigners now find it hard to adapt to them principle and them level there, because it starts harassing a lot of cases. So in a condition, your mind for just know so well, and it's my reality and I'm gonna live it. It's not really easy, especially coming from a first class society like our first world society like this. You know, see, so it's far different in terms of acceptance and accommodation from a prisoner. You know, see, because when we drop in the prison up here, what we observe is like, you see the haves happy for the have-nots, for abuse and treat them and look down upon them and feel bigger and better. Because you have a black now, where you call the induction black, see? Where them keep new prisoner upon. See? Now, you have a few old prisoner and there as well. You know, see, where, you know, have Probably for some reason, them bring them back over there, probably through war, probably for some reason, them bring them back over there. Them just keep them there. See, now, them man where just observe, I feel them get entertaining in a watching new prisoner bumble over themselves and try find them way around the place and try access certain amenities and things like that. Them enjoy them thing that them take entertainment from them type of thing there. You understand what I say? That's why it's hard for them understand the concept of Jamaica when I want to teach you something or how the whole thing set, because them know how them program boya when it come to them sort of system there. Them know they themselves is not very welcoming, them not show much tolerance, them not show much acceptance to other prisoners who are coming there through the same force that they came in. You see, which is a very petty way of dealing with it. There's a vast classism in a prison. You see, if you not get certain visitors and have certain things to take care of, you get looked down on as somebody being, you know, your support system and the network little or non-existence for you. Seeing and now them things particularly happen to yardman, because you know no a lot of yardman are really are not familiar with them, a foreigner, them is there. Seeing and even doing a whole heap of case them fare well too, because you know yardman are really treat people that bad. That's the next mentality of Britain. The people feel like so whatever you do for them, them owe you until them pay off basically like the equal amount of what you did do for them. See, so even though you know see them people are obligated to you in no way, them feel a level of obligation. So getting favor in return, you know, is not entirely hard conscientiously to the people them. So you'll find people come try a thing for you, send a thing for you. You know what I say? So it's not that really, you know, really that abandoned and so on. But even so, you still now punch on the scale because everything still, everything still is rated off your grocery basket. They don't call your canteen. See, you order, you get your canteen and you order, you stuff them on that, and you know, you order some of the nicest thing them, some things where some man now go waste money for buy because them no makes sense buy that when you need a roll on and only that amount of money you have, you could buy a cheaper for or something like that. You understand that? The economics of just economics. You know, see it. So, you know, yeah. Man, refrain you for your grocery bag and thing like that and that type of thing. It's not a petty thing in a prison again, you know. Man, we smile with you and show your favoritism and favorable face. You have bad vibes that you know, see, you never notice you right through the induction period until you buy him see your order, your commissary, and him say, yeah, your thing up. At them time, yeah, I'm be smiling and right. There was no camaraderie before possession in a British prison. You know, see, you have your respect a road and you come to prison and have nothing, and every man see you as a below standard, substandard human. Like me say, when you come on induction black to me are the hardest black in the prison. Seen? Because when you come on that you don't have nothing and you have to suffer the consequence of the lack of everything where you did have a road. Seen? Thing where you will get free is, I think you get a pack of tobacco, seen, and a couple of Rizla where you can use for roll up your tobacco and you smoke, seen. But what them not tell you say is that one pack of tobacco there is meant to last you for, I think it's until you get money, because that's the only, if as a smoker, it's the only smoke you're gonna have. Until you get money. So if you don't have no money in your position, or you don't have nobody intend to send some money for you soon, as a smoker, you can't smoke again until you get something like that. Seeing, because again, Panda Black Day, the man that will exist on it might have some reserved tobacco and things like that where them can share up, or reserve food or anything can share up and make a man feel, you know, or even reserve knowledge to make a man get some awareness. Them don't do it. It's an enjoyment. It's like a thing to watch you bumble over yourself and, you know, mess up. I don't know why. It's like a child's play, a child game, like you go amongst bare children. You know, have no camaraderie with the man. Unless you're a man come from the same corner or same area. Again, it's this era, irresponsible entitlement, irresponsible behavior. You see, where loads of opportunity were made available for create a certain level of camaraderie amongst black men or black people and things like that, and our unity amongst black men. But again, we use every opportunity to create a divide. Foreigner over here, so, and the British over here, so, and them little weird there. You see it? Cause like when a yard man fuck up is like, I don't know, the best thing ever happened. It's like, yeah, it's like, I don't know, like a revelation, a proving. See, all the while, and you know, it's come like everybody are wait for that, and everybody rejoice, and you know, see it. So I don't know if it's just the yard man who's left to his own device. You see it, and it can be so. And again, like me I say, if you not come from a crew, Rasta, you see it, the man that make it look like so well then, you know. It is a vast difference. And the wickedest part of it is on the introduction wing. The wing where they might introduce you to the whole thing. Because you don't have no TV. You don't have no radio. Seeing, all you have is just sell meat. And I think you depend that for a week or two. You know, see. Now you find, so when you go up on the big block them now, you go up on the other big section them now, you have more movements, it bigger. Seeing them black are bigger, and you will see you have access to a TV in your room. So you have only part of distraction then. Seeing which one I think say, and when you just come in a new system like prison, you need to have more of a distraction than anything else. But when you just come in and start, you don't have nothing. You don't see it. And the prisoner, them, the old prisoner, them, when them put on there, because essentially, most of the old prisoner, them, when them put on there, is like an orderly type of figure, like a guy that, you know, but I bully them. Them youth, they all, a man I get sentenced and come to prison, and them way there. See? And a man swallow some weed. No, not swallow. Some people swallow. Seeing some people plug them body with weed or crack or whatever, like a small amount, like a stash for weed himself, you know, while him off the road, you know, take time because if you just drop it, you know, you burn a last big split before you go court, go get sentenced and thing, and then you went that way out, I just you that a Turks right until your sentence done. You know, so some man you just take time, we bring in a little thing. I'm a not say it right or it wrong. Some man bring it in. See, now you see all them said man they know where upon the induction wing who was meant to like protect, guide and counsel new prisoner will come in and thing. The man there want search you for that. The man there. Now you have man where I tell them say them not have none. You have man where them suspects say have it. See? And them have them bend you over. Hold you down. Take off your pants, bend you over, tear out your body hole, push a spoon up in it, and rake it round and them things till them find what them a look for and dry it out. You know see, no, me see that as the heights of some bowing thing. You know see, first thing I think anything when in a body a shit. Anything when in a body a shit, Rasta. We're not supposed to play up with that. If a man feel partaking in him own shit like that, you make him do what he might do. If you feel if you accept him while he might do it, I just saw. You know see, if a man have piece of ganja or crack or heroin up in him body, Rasta, I don't think it is even morally part of a man thinking process for a man should I think for get that out of him in any way. A man should have even make him get it out himself. You see it and hand it over, but for pet over a man them way up in a body hole. Enough British youth can attest to that and tell us it's true. You see, most men will come to prison with anything in them body, whereas if them are no gangster road, and most petty fool will come to prison. In a Britain. You see, worse if you look like you carry something or you act like you have. You know, man, the man them come spoon it out of your bumbo if you don't want to take it out and give it to them. Personally. You see, yeah, and you leave it there for now. You see it, and based on the reception, I go in a part 2. You see it. Because like I say, it's a 6-month stay and remand. You see it. Waiting trial and thing like that. It wasn't like a big sentence. So I'll give Iman just give Iman knowledge based on I personal experience. Some man experience might different, but that doesn't take from a fact from what I saw and learned. So I give thanks. Share, like, and subscribe. Rastafari.